Welcome in into what will be a important couple of fixtures for SW Districts. If we beat Umpalunga today, we knock them out and they get relegated, and we can sort of rest a few players for the 20 over campaign. Could be the last episode of the season for us on recording, unless we make the playoffs of the 20 over. I've decided that that'll be us. So yeah, we are looking to be quite positive in this game. The last couple of games have been a bit of a mixed bag. We should have won this game against Northwest. We posted 388 for 5 with gain 165, 131, 24s and 5 6s. Ben De Bruin back from injury, 73 out of 52, 99 for Rickleton, and yeah, pick of the bowls for them, 2 for 46 for Williams. But they got to 388 for 7. Both openers, Callis and Goffulden, both taking the chase to us. 241 they got together as a partnership. And for moments there, I thought we were going to lose that game. Johnson 1 for 102, had to bowl the last over nervously, and probably one of the worst bowling figures of all time there. But Sada 2 for 59, sort of we scrambled a draw there, which could be pivotal. We'll take some points there, and we've managed to win a tightly fought game in this one. Pothers 54, Fortune 32, Commons 37, and Smith 34 were the bulk of their score. 3 for 39 for Mulder, 2 for 42 for Crooks. Bryson was good for 146. The bowling unit in general was good. Chase was led by Pretorius and Gain. They got a significant partnership. Then it really started to fall apart because the run it was getting tight. Pothers number 27, 4 for 30 for Fortune. Got it very close, but Gain with an important 90 will scramble us over the line. So where does that put us on the table? So Umpalunga have lost all their games. If we can win this today, we at least sort of push a wee bit more ahead. And the great thing for us will be the fact that we will be able to play some different players in the next game. So yeah, just obviously got to keep the experienced unit there. Pretorius has had a pretty good campaign for us. 250s average of 34. So he will retain his spot. But yeah, we've struggled a wee bit in this season. They haven't got too much in terms of bowling, but we've just got to do a job with the ball, however. Crooks. Can Crooks deliver? 39 without loss after 10, so it's a positive start for them. Bryson will just have some fielders out. Take the boundary for him. He's just been brought in. So because he had a good season in the 20 over comp. So see if he can continue his form here. And he will. We get to look at a Zangu. He's got him for 29. Good spell, really. 80 for 1 after 20. Older in now. Could go to the final lot of gains. Like, we're not in the best of form. Just got to try our best. We're going with an all-seam attack today. Just our spinners are just not quite in form to be played. Crooks will get a key wicket of Eckstein. 40. And he's struck again. He's got the wicket of Ford too. So that's a couple of good strikes from Crooks. Definitely take that. We'll just be rotated out now, and we'll just sort of get Sada in. Sada could bowl sort of probably right out, actually. Does get the opportunity to do that. Radley, he will go, and Umpalunga are in trouble. Lost their way a wee bit in their innings. Sada won't bowl out. They'll bowl Bryson back. 1 over for 20 from his 5. 5 overs, 1 for 20, sorry, in his spell. Hudson in. Can we break the back of this Umpalunga innings? I think we can. And the pressure's on them. Like, all the pressure's on them. Like, at the end of the day, if they lose, they're out. They're relegated. So we're obviously the team they want to beat. They're just struggling at the moment. They have some problem in the first class game. It's a game that we probably need to win ultimately to win the competition, but we only drew against them. Just trying to keep them guessing. 217 for 7 after 45. Ackerman with a handy score now. Sada been rotated back in. Hasn't bowled too badly today, Sada. 1 for 46. It's been a tidy enough performance with the ball. It's just whether or not we have enough in the tank with the bat. Ackerman, he will be probably more than likely run out here. 31. 240 for 8. Really got away on us, which is good. We've restricted them well on this surface. Like, it's a good surface to bat on, so I'm happy with restricting them 251 for 9. Good spells there from most of the bowling unit. Right, now we're just going to go and chase these runs and sort of make sure Mpumalanga are relegated for next season as we stay up. Need some good leadership here. Bats maybe coming onto it a wee bit more. Just over time. Torres has looked okay this season. Sort of obviously with a few players on international duties had to be called up. 14. They just want to take it out of their hands, really. Oh, that's a lucky shot. Take it. 47 without loss. 51 without loss. Exactly the start we needed. Just take the pressure off that middle order. They need some strikes. They have a lack of bowling. Oh, that's just carried. Ben de Bruin will get caught for 31. Inform Nicholas Gain now. He will try and take the bowling on, I think. Just try and take this chase out of there. I think that's the third 50 of the campaign for Rupa Torres. He's been really good in Division 1, actually. Really taken a liking to it. His average is just going up a wee bit, which is great. Can he keep going? That will be... I think, can he get 100? It's a good shot. That's a beautiful drive down the ground. You need answers here. This is a great surface to bat on. 3.8 and over. Pretty comfortable at the moment. I need to make the play, as they will be relegated. That's a lovely shot from Rubitorius. Shot of class. He's sort of not mucking around with this score. Sort of a middling score. Just want to take the sting out of the chase, really. For 1, so there's 100 runs to get. 93 at 3.2. Just in case of just batting the overs out, really. We will get this chase, but we'll just keep scoring freely. Gain with the 50. Very nice. He's probably saved us from relegation almost, just with how he's performed. Some key results. It's a good shot again. 3 boundaries off the Ackerman over. 2.6 and over required. It's just cruisy. Want this done in a flash. Okay. This is outstanding batting. Taking it away. Good shot from Rubitorius. 4 more. He's gone for 98. He's just fallen just short again. But he's done a job for the team. CSW Districts are going to survive a relegation scare. They've done this chase pretty well. That's a big shot. That's 100 for Gain. He is racking up the scores this season. He's had a massive year for SW Districts. This chase is just over like a flash. And we are safe for next season. A good performance with the bats and the ball for that matter. So gains form, as you can see, 3 games. Had tons and majority of the games this season. Pretty chuffed how he's gone. So that's his averages for SW Districts this season. So yeah, safe from relegation. Means we can rotate the team for the final game against Western Province. There's not a lot riding on this, so we'll give Freer a bit of a rest. We'll bring in Hanu Vajun for there. So Hudson will get a bit of a rest. We'll give Swanepoel a debut. He'll come in for Bryson. Rutherford will come in for Sada. How's Sada been going this season for us? He's in reasonable form. Okay, we'll bring... That'll be our team. Pretty young bowling attack today. We'll get the chance to prove themselves. Not expecting too much, but hopefully they can take a few wickets, and hopefully we can keep playing some positive cricket. But yeah, just happy to stay in that Division 1. Just it gives us a wee bit more funding. Ben de Bron gone, so it brings the informed Nicholas Gain in crazy form. Can we get a third one of the campaign? It's out for 18. Rupertoris, Rutruter in. Chance to express themselves. Probably a bit of developmental stuff. Probably potentially happen in the 20 over comp, but yeah, the only video we'll show is if we make the knockouts in that concert. So we had a lot of Port Elizabeth crickets, obviously 20 over stuff. Play a lot every season on this save. It's only 2 for 2. This game, 31 of 26. On for 31, Rutruter. He played a breezy sort of knock. It's a wee bit knuckle down time now, as it's 76 for 4. Partnership needs to blossom pretty quickly. Still got Gain there. He is in incredible form. He's going to have to be playing an incredible knock today, as we're just faltering a wee bit. It could be out. No, he's safe. He's took that into the crowd for 6. He's gone back to back with his 6s. 44 of 31. Love to win the Division 1 title and the first class title for that matter at some stage in this career. It's all about destabilising ourselves in that division. Going from there, it's a good shot from Mulder. Out for 19, so just running out of batsmen, and we're only batted 22 overs for this so far. So there's going to be a lot of overs to bat for the bowlers. He's gone to 56, so he's continuing on Gain. He will just keep striking it. Incredible batting. He's on 71 of 46. No end in sight to this carnage. Want to get another 100. He's hungry for those hundreds now. Just got to stay with them. Rutherford's doing that job at the moment. And he brings up another ton. This man is a monster at the moment. He's breaking all sorts of records. Insane form at the moment. Just stay in there. Gain does all the damage. Rutherford's playing a very nice innings here. 26 of 38. SW District looking for 300. 6. 240 for 6. It's just been a wee bit of a quiet period. It's out for 113 gain. And yeah, we're just got to settle on batting the overs out and just scrambling to whatever we can get. Brilliant counter-attacking innings. Swanepoel, 100 in the season, first class, 100. Definitely take that, the 19-year-old. It's gone for 5. It's probably not going to be enough, the score. Cook's getting a few away, 23 for him. No, 28 for Johnson, actually. 292 for 9. It's gone in the final delivery. 293, all-time record against Western Province. Yeah, just credit this man here for the form that he has been in. He's delivered 500s in the season, average of 182.4. It's crazy numbers, but yeah, not enough on the board probably for the young bowling attack, but we'll see what they can conjure up. They conjure up a few wickets. Crooks to Shackleton. Swanepoel. Rutherford. Just need to develop his bowling over the next few years. Swanepoel, I think he'd be handy. 101 for 1 after 18. Mulder in. Good patch here for the SW District bowlers. Dzorzy gone for 66. Bowling attack putting up a wee bit of a fight for Western Province to try and overcome. Not a bad bowling card. I hate how it does that. It does that on the game every now and then. It just freezes above the bowling. You want to see how many overs they bowl without having to look in. 20 Rhodes is gone. 214 for 6. It's a wee bit nervy here for Western Province. Be turning up the gauge of pressure here. $58 for 7. 23 needed, 3 wickets. Can we get a wee bit of a spurt here? Probably not. We're just not quite there with the bowling. This one. Swanepoel will get his first one-day wickets. Got him out for 30. Okay, it's going down to the last wicket. And Mulder will get the win for SW Districts. Didn't think I'd win that game. Pretty stoked we won 2 games on the episode. Won by 2 runs. Great run chase. 3 for 60 for both Rutherford and Mulder. 2 wickets for Johnson at the top. Puts us in a very respectful 6th place. So Umpanlaga didn't even win a game. You weren't too far off the pace. We'll definitely take 3 wins for the season. Maybe season review time, guys, after this, but we'll see how we go with the 20 over comp.